Hello, this is Joy again, and welcome to my third video. Today I'm going to answer some of the frequently asked questions about UTalk. So, lots of teachers who want to apply at UTalk have lots of questions, and of course, I understand that. If you want to apply at any company, you have questions about their protocols, their policies about the company. So, today, uh, in my video, I'm going to answer those frequently asked questions. Yes. So I know that if you want to apply at QTalk, you also have your own questions, and I hope I will be able to answer your questions in this video. And if you have more questions which are not included in this video or which are not discussed in this video, you can comment down below so I'll be able to answer your questions. I will answer your questions the best I can. Okay, so let's move on to our topic today. Frequently asked questions about UTalk. I have listed 10 of the frequently asked questions. First one, requirements. What are the requirements when applying at UTalk? First, as a teacher, you must be at least college level or a K to 12 graduate. And of course, you must be fluent in English is and you must be knowledgeable in grammar. Okay, because we teach grammar. Another one here, part of requirements too, we have system requirements. Okay, for your system requirements, you must have your operating system, should be Windows 7, 8.1, Windows 10. For your processor, you must have your Intel Core i3, at least fifth generation or above. So lower generation lower generation processors are not accepted. So i5, i7, AMD Ryzen series, so 4 cores, A7, A8, A9. So for RAM memory, you must have your 4 gig or higher. And for your internet speed, you must have minimum of 1 Mbps upload and 5 Mbps download. And it must be DSL or fiber connection. And other questions regarding requirements, you should be here in the Philippines because UTalk doesn't accept those applicants who are from outside the Philippines. And UTalk accepts those Filipino teachers only. Okay, they don't accept native speakers. Okay, so Filipino citizens. Okay, next one. We have nationality of students. Okay, we teach Chinese kids, seldom adults and teachers. Some are teenagers. Another one here, age of students. Okay, the youngest student I had was 5 years old. Oh no, 5 or 6 years old. And the oldest student I had was 34 years old. I also once had a student who's already a teacher. Okay. Yeah, so in at UTalk you can have like those teachers as your students. Okay, so they are also teachers at the English school in China. Another question is schedule. Okay, is there a minimum hours required to teach at UTalk? Yes, the minimum required is 25 hours. That's per week. That's the minimum. And 5 hours of which should be rendered on weekend. Okay, you can have 5 hours on Saturdays or 5 hours on Sundays, or you can have 3 hours on Saturdays, 2 hours on Sundays. Okay, another one here should be your schedule should be at least 2 consecutive hours weekdays or every day. Okay, 2 consecutive hours weekdays. Okay, so let's say for example your schedule every day is uh, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So you have 5 to 6 to 7. Yes, you have 2 hours, consecutive 2 hours schedule every day. So it's okay. Yes, that's accepted. And you must reach 25 hours as a minimum requirement. And take note, this schedule is fixed for 6 months. It's not that flexible because it is fixed for 6 months because there are students who booked regular students who booked long term 6 months. So if you have your student that is already your regular student for 6 months, 3 months or 6 months. Yes. For this one, let's say for example, you already have your fixed schedule, 25 hours a week, but today you have nothing to do. Let's say, for example, your regular schedule is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., but you have nothing to do today. Well, you can open your slots from 1 p.m. onwards. Okay, 1 p.m. onwards. Yes, you can have your slots open just for today. Yes, that's an additional slot. And whenever you got a schedule or a book, let's say, for example, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. or let's say 3 p.m. Uh, your 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. slots are booked, so you will get plus 20 pesos for each booked class. Okay, and your class should be valid. Okay. So, other questions about valid classes, I will discuss that one in my next videos. Next, let's say for example, Uh, this happens on weekend. So in weekend there are 6 hours included in a special rate. So for those 6 hours, you get plus 15 pesos per class. Okay. Let's say for example, you have your weekend schedule at 7 p.m. to let's say 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So these hours on weekend, they offer 15 pesos plus 15 pesos per class. Yes, it's like special hours on weekend. So they offer 15 pesos per class. And let's say, for example, in this 6 to 8 p.m., you got all subclasses. So subclasses also have its um, it's a special rate. That's another plus 20 per class. Okay. So I will discuss further for this one. I will discuss further in the last question because last question covered is about the rate or the pay. So that's it for schedule. That's 25 hours per week. That's minimum required. 5 hours should be rendered on weekend. That's 2 consecutive hours. Weekdays and maximum of 3 broken shifts. Okay, 3 broken shifts. That's the maximum. Okay, you can't have 4 broken shifts. So just 3 broken shifts. That's the maximum. Next question is about the material. Are materials provided? Yes, materials are provided. And each material has its own script. So you'll be able to see how to teach the student or how this material should be teach to the student because the material at UTalk, or I mean the students at UTalk, they had their offline classes at school and they just have their review at UTalk. So be careful. You have to follow the script or you have to follow the protocols written in the material because those words, the lessons are already learned by the student. So words must be taught to them correctly, okay? Because they can that could be a source of complaint if you are able to, or if you committed grammar mistake or pronunciation mistake because they already know how to pronounce that, but they just had some difficulty of doing so. Okay, their offline teachers have already taught them how to pronounce a certain word or a specific word. Next question, non-compete clause. Okay, other questions. I am also a teacher at another ESL company. Can I apply? Is it okay? Yes, it's totally okay. As long as you can meet the requirements, you can commit to your given schedule. You can apply. Yes, and it's okay to tell the recruiter you are part of another ESL company. It's fine. Next, we have the mode of payment. Mode of payment, UTalk prefers East-West Bank. Yes. So you can open a regular account, regular savings account, which you have to wait. Regular account, you have to have 2,000 pesos as the maintaining balance. Yes, but you can also open a payroll account under East West or under UTalk. I mean, that's 100 pesos maintaining balance. Okay, process of application. How long does it usually take for process? Okay, so you have to fill out the application here first. So after filling out, you have to wait for 24 to 48 hours, and then someone or one of the recruiters will call you for your interview if your audio passes the screening. Okay, that's why I've given you some tips on how to do well on your audio on your first screening. Okay, because if your audio doesn't pass the pronunciation test, you won't be able to receive the call. You won't be able to proceed with the application. Next one, we have, mhm, okay, this one, the platform used. Okay, so UTalk has its own platform. We call it the RTM, this one. This is the older app. It's the Cloud IM, but for now it is already updated. So this is the um, latest application used or platform used at UTalk. That's RTM. Again, UTalk. That's no video, all audio. Your student won't be able to see you. You won't be able to see your students unless your students will send you their pictures. Yes, but video, it's off cam, no video. Next, okay, the most interesting part, the rate. How much and when? Okay, so for rate, UTalk offers 150 pesos for, or that's per 50 minutes. That's their lowest offer. Okay, lowest offer if you don't have any certificate yet, if you don't have any experience yet. So they offer 150 per 50 minutes. That's their lowest offer. But if you already have your experience, they offer higher, especially if you have your certificate already. So they offer until 195 pesos per hour. Okay, but don't you worry because there are lots of incentives in Utah. Okay, so anyway, I will discuss more about incentives and how much can you earn at UTalk if you work full time. Okay, for this one, yes, how much? This is the lowest and this is the highest, 150 to 195. Well, you can have your rank up. They have a rank up scheme. You just have to take their test. There's pronunciation test. There is yes, a test that you need to take, and if you pass that one, you must reach a certain number of classes. So after that, you'll be ranked up, and your level will it's like a promotion. Yes. So you will have your rank up, and then your rate will also increase. Yes. So when? Okay, when is the payday? Okay, payday is on 10th and 25th of the month. Okay, but mind you, if these days fall On holidays or weekends, pay will be released next working day. Okay, so that's it. And in my next video, I'm going to discuss about uh, how much can I earn, or how much can you earn, and how much did I earn from the very first, from the very beginning. Yes, from the very start. How much did I earn from my first month up to this these days? So here I have listed my classes. That's from July. Okay, this July until March. Yes. So I'm going to discuss this one in my next video. So stay tuned. Don't forget to click like and subscribe for the for more videos, more helpful videos about your UTalk application. So I hope I am able to answer your questions today. And if you have more questions, you can comment down below and I will do my best to answer your questions. So don't forget to click like and subscribe. So have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.